Hey, what's up YouTube? So I'm back with another video and I got a lot of awesome stuff to show you again, so I'm just gonna get right into it. So before my last video, I found a few things at a garage sale, but I didn't want to show you that in the last video because I just wanted to dedicate that whole video to that one pickup that I found. So I'm just gonna start off with those pickups right now. So I went to a garage sale about 2 or 3 weeks ago and I pull up to the garage sale, still early, and the lady's just packing out, and I ask her if she has any video games for sale. She thinks about it for a minute, and she's like, oh yeah, we have some in the basement, I'll go look. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome, thanks a lot. So she goes in and looks around, and it took her like 15 minutes before she finally came out. She was down there for a while. She comes up, and she just has a small little pile in her hand, not much, just maybe this much. But I recognized something from a distance away as she's walking towards me. I got really excited because I immediately knew what it was, but I didn't know what the other things were until I had them in my hand. And I picked them all up, actually, what she gave me. It wasn't a whole lot. She said that she has a more in the basement, that she knows she has more, but she can't find them. It's a mess down there. Everything's all over the place. There's random stuff in each box. So I'm like, oh man, that kind of sucks as to what else was down there. But I did pick up some cool stuff, while I was there. The game I picked up was a Nintendo game. Actually, the 3 of the games I picked up were Nintendo games. The first one was Power Blade. That's pretty sweet to be able to find Power Blade. I never had this, and it's in really nice condition. The label is like mint. It's practically brand new. But when I got these games, they were really filthy. They weren't dirty or anything, but they were really dusty, and you can tell that these games have been thrown into a box and forgotten about for like 20 years. Another game that I got, which is one I'm really excited about because I've wanted to get this game for a while, but I never found it for a reasonable price. And whenever it pops up, people are always asking like 40 bucks for it, and there's no way I'm paying 40 bucks for this game. So it was really awesome when I saw it in the lot. And that was Contra. Surprisingly, I didn't have this game in my collection yet, so it was really cool to be able to finally add this game. And the last Nintendo game I got, which is probably the best game that I got, and everybody knows how good this game is, so, really happy about it. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Really happy to be able to add this gem of a game to my collection. Again, it's in like brand new condition, the label's flawless, it doesn't even look like it's been played. I don't know why nobody would want to play this game, but I guess that's just the way it is. People don't know a good game when they see it. And the Lonely Game Boy game that came in this bundle was a complete copy, in fact, of the Ren and Stimpy show Ividiotts. It's like, again, it's in like brand new condition. Everything's in there. It's complete. It's in mint shape. Just really happy to be able to add this game to my collection as well. I love boxed Game Boy stuff. Speaking of which, the last thing I picked up, which is what I recognized from when she was walking towards me out of the house, was a boxed Glacier Game Boy Advance. Again, it's in like amazing shape. These people really took care of their stuff, and I'm really glad that they did because now I have it and they're very, very good condition, and I'm just super happy to be able to add another Game Boy system complete in the box to my collection. So this week I went to some garage sales as well. Might be the last garage sale day of the season because the weather's getting cold and people aren't packing out really anymore, and maybe there'll be 1 or 2 left, hopefully, but if it's not, I ended it on a good note. So I went to this first sale and they had a box full of like Xbox games and DVDs and an Xbox system and controllers and everything. They wanted 25 bucks for the whole box, and I offered them 20 bucks, see if they'll take it, just throwing it out there. And they took it, which was awesome. So I eventually ended up getting an Xbox system with all the cables. I'm not going to show you that because everybody knows what an Xbox looks like. It wasn't anything special, it was just a black one. But it did come with these 2 pretty cool looking wireless controllers. Came with 2 of them. They both have their receivers and everything, and they work. I tested them, I cleaned them. God, they were filthy as hell. but it honestly took like 20 minutes to clean a controller. The whole controller was covered in this sticky goo. It was disgusting. Looking back on it, I wish I used gloves, but I didn't, and I really should have, because I don't know what that sticky stuff was. But to be honest, I really don't want to know. I really don't. I'd rather just, it's over, it's done with, forget about it. That was very hellish. But yeah, they feel pretty cool. They don't feel like usual cheap, crappy third-party controllers. Like, they actually feel very well built. So that's pretty cool. I got 2 of those. And it came with a bunch of games, so I'm just gonna breeze through the not so good ones because I have 3 really good ones that I got in the lot that I plan on keeping those for myself. But these ones I'm just gonna try to sell off and make my money back. The first game was Splinter Cell. God, I see his game everywhere. Next one, by the way, they're all complete and they're in pretty good shape for the most part. Trophy Hunter 2007. Nothing special there. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Hitman Blood Money. Counter-Strike. I played this game a lot on the Xbox back in the day. Halo. Gotta have Halo in there. What else? Mortal Kombat Deception. That's a pretty sweet game. I'd keep it, but I have it on the PS2, and I'd rather have it on the PS2 than the Xbox. Medal of Honor Frontline. Shrek 2. Forza Motorsport. Crimson Skies. This is the only one that doesn't have the manual. Rainbow Six 3. This one is actually still completely sealed. It just had the sticker on the side. It didn't have the actual cellophane on it, but it had the sticker on it. I took it off because it didn't have the wrapping on it, so whatever. And the last game was Hitman 2. Actually, it's not the last game, but the last game of the games that I don't need, I already have, or just don't care about. And it came with 3 games that the whole reason why I bought the lot, and I'm going to keep these all for myself, and they're easily the best games in the bunch. The first one, I'll start off with this one. First one was Myst 3. I don't have this yet, so it's going straight into the collection. The next one was Myst 4. That's pretty sweet. And the last game, which is the best game, which is the game that I wanted the most, was Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Yeah, 2. So I'm really happy to have this. I love the Baldur's Gate series, and I'm just really happy to be able to have this on the Xbox now. So I got all that for 20 bucks, so it's not a bad deal. Hopefully make back my money on the stuff that I don't want. I'm gonna sell off the system because I don't need 2 of those. And I went to another garage sale right after that, not too far, maybe 4 or 5 garage sales after that. I went to another one and I found something really awesome, and they only wanted $15 for it. So I didn't even hesitate. I just gave them the 15 bucks and gladly skipped my way to the car because this was an awesome find. What should I start with? I'll start with the games. It came with 2 games. It was a system and it came with 2 games. The first game is Mario Sunshine. It's complete and in really nice shape. I already have this, unfortunately, but so I'll just try to sell that off. And the other game that it came with, which is one that I'm really happy about because I don't have this one yet, and it's awesome to be able to add this to the collection. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the GameCube, complete. So that's really cool to be able to add that to the collection. And what caught my eye initially when I walked up to the garage sale was this. Another boxed Platinum GameCube. And, oh hey Felix, there's my cat, he's here. A boxed Platinum GameCube, and this is really cool. It does have everything. It's got the cables, the controller, everything. It also came with a memory card, so that's really awesome to be able to pick this up as well. So there you have it, guys. That's everything I picked up over the last week and a little bit before that. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I can squeeze in 1 or 2, maybe 2 more garage sales. If I can't, that's okay. I'm not too bummed about it because I did finish it on a high note at least, which is always a plus. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment if you want, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.